So he's making it sound like there's this federal government invasion and takeover of Washington, D.C. because it makes him look tough. You know, he wants everybody to be scared of him. Here's the truth. According to the, I think it was 1974 Home Rule Act or whatever, the President of the United States, under a certain emergency, can take over the D.C. Police Department for 30 days. He's done that. Now, in order for that to be extended, Congress has to agree past the 30 days. He's also deploying the D.C. National Guard. Now, this makes it sound like this is some kind of an invasion of the federal government. A couple things to keep in mind. First off, the federal government owns Washington, D.C. There is a mayor, and there is basically a city council because of home rule. The D.C. National Guard has always been controlled by the President of the United States. The mayor's never controlled it. This was the whole thing on January 6th, where some of these kind of January 6th truthers say, like, the mayor or Nancy Pelosi didn't deploy the guard. They don't have control. The only person with control is the President of the United States, Donald Trump on January 6th and Donald Trump today. So if he is going to actually destroy home rule and say basically there's no self-governance of Washington, D.C., Congress would have to agree to that. And frankly, you'd have to cross the 60-vote threshold in the Senate. I don't see that happening. Now, is that good or bad? I don't like the optics of it. Actually, D.C. crime has been declining. It's still too high. But what he's trying to do is to convince people that he's this big, huge guy that's now, you know, invading Washington, D.C. And that's literally the furthest thing from the truth. So be concerned about this because, again, this is all Donald Trump's thing. He did it in L.A. too, where he's trying to make us numb to, you know, deployments of the D.C. National Guard or any National Guard, the federalization of the Guard. And so, yeah, I think it's a pretty bad day, but also let's not feed into this Donald Trump is a big scary guy narrative because of this. Donald Trump is actually a little weak, tiny man who has to do things like this to feel in any way safe and secure. I mean, this dude is president of the United States. He was president twice. Literally the most powerful man in the world, and he still has this hole in his soul that he's missing, where he whines about everything. He's the biggest victim, such a crybaby. Everything he does is just, oh, it's so terrible. I'm Donald Trump. How do these people do this? Like, what a not, man. Just the weakest man ever. So anyway, that's what's happening in Washington, D.C. Stay tuned. We'll see what happens next.